Hello everyone. Wondering how to spend your free time? Well, make it interesting by watching some of the best series on Netflix. I know sometimes it is boring to simply sit and spend time. Not all the time you spend to be a productive one. Sometimes you have to spend time to relax and entertain oneself. One of the best ways to spend time to relax is by watching series. Some best Netflix series to watch in 2021 to make your time more interesting is here. From bank robberies to the best political games, from best humor shows to mind-blending detective series to watch, here are some of the top 10 Netflix series to watch in 2021. Number 10. Lucifer. Lucifer is one of the most thrilling series where it has unique and interesting way of storyline. The storyline of Lucifer says Lucifer is an angel who rules hell. Lucifer requests a break from hell and comes to Los Angeles where he teams up with New York Police Department and solve the unsolved crimes. Each episode has a case where both Lucifer and female officers solves. Lucifer, who slowly falls in love with his partner, and many other thrilling ways by angels to get Lucifer back to hell makes this series very interesting. This series is so interesting with so many twists. This series can help you relax your time and entertainment is guaranteed. Number 9. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Brooklyn Nine-Nine was first aired on Netflix in the year 2013. This show is an absolute masterpiece and is completely hilarious. The storyline of Brooklyn Nine-Nine is a police department trying to solve different crimes, and characters in the series have a unique and humor sense, which makes this series more interesting. This would be a great start of Netflix series to watch in 2021. The show is completely realistic that you will enjoy with complete involvement of yourself. If possible, try not laughing while you watch this series. This show is delightful and has golden content. This series has a consistent storyline and is a heavy sense of humor story which is naturally delivered. If you want to laugh out loud, I would suggest you watch this.
Everyone, I'm your new commanding officer, Captain Ray Holt.
Speech.
That was my speech.
I love that guy.
Same.
Number 8. Sex Education. The series of Sex Education first streamed on Netflix in January 2019. This was one of the biggest hit of the year. The plotline of Sex Education says a socially awkward teen who is very weak in love gets guidance from the personal sex ed course, living with his mom, a sex therapist, being surrounded by people and situations about sex around him, he becomes an expert in it. The teenager teams with a smart girl at his school where he sets up a sex therapy clinic to deal with his classmates. Through his analysis, he discovers he requires sex therapy of his own. This has an interesting story that makes it more interesting and watchable and improves the behavior towards sex. This is one of the Netflix series to watch in 2021. Number 7. Friends. Friends are one of the best humor shows streaming on Netflix. The plot of the series says a group of 6 friends staying in 2 apartments and their daily activities. All 6 of them have a uniqueness in each one's humor and behavior. After watching a few episodes of this series, you will start referring to the actors' names. Whenever you see the actors acting in other movies, you will refer them to a friend's character. This series is so addictive and you can watch anytime you need. Humor is not the only thing about the series, but also you connect yourself to them emotionally. This series will top your favorites of all time. If you love humor, this is the best series I would suggest to watch. Number 6. Lost in Space. If you love to watch space series, well, here is the most interesting series about space. This series has got an interesting plot which makes the storyline more interesting than ever. The storyline is the Robinson family, who is in space traveling, crash lands on alien planet where the Robinson family has to fight all the odds and escape from the planet. This is one of the science fiction series that you would love to watch and takes this series interesting. Lost in Space was first aired on Netflix in April 2018, which has 2 seasons. If you are a lover of science fiction, this is the best Netflix series to watch in 2021. Number 5. House of Cards. One of the best series that is based on US politics. It is a spectacular series and has amazing value production. This series is so perfect as it seems to be perfect US White House, and the way they operate is an absolute masterpiece. The one aspect of this series is that you will love the monologue. This is one of the important and effective ways of storytelling. This is one of the best ways of describing the series and makes it interesting. The story delivery of the series is perfect and a small mistake will fail to explain the whole story. The director and story writers have done an excellent job in executing perfectly. The House of Cards is one of the high-rated Netflix series and holds a wonderful storyline. Number 4. Black Mirror. If you like dark ending series, I would suggest you watch the Black Mirror, which shows the complete reality of life. Black Mirror is a mix of fascination, science fiction, drama, black comedy and satire series. Black Mirror is a British series owned by Netflix. One unique thing about this series is that none of the episodes is connected. Each one has a different plot and storyline, which makes the viewers interesting and keep going through the series. And one other common feature connected to each episode makes it more realistic. I would say this would be one of the best series to watch in 2021. Number 3. Altered Carbon. Altered Carbon is one of the best mind-bending series streaming on Netflix. The plotline says Altered Carbon is a modern series where in the future humans can change their bodies called sleeves and can live forever. A rich man who is more than 200 years old hires an offer to investigate the reason behind his death in his past body. The series will have a lot of twists and turns. The officer will start discovering the secrets of his past life. This is an interesting series, and what makes it interesting is the future concept and predicting future technology that can make our life very easy. Someone who has watched other series and wants to see a different concept. This series is best suggestion and has a wonderful storyline. Number 2. Money Heist. One of the best masterpiece series streaming on Netflix is Money Heist. It is always very important to make the series very interesting, and this series for sure has done a great job and did not fail to entertain. The storyline is the robbery of the bank. The heist is planned in a way where it is completely acceptable and works the best way of robbing the bank. The dress code and the mask they wear is one of the main reasons which made the series hit. Every character is made the right choice to work in series and fits the best to the role. This is the best choice you will make yourself to watch, and you will surely love the series. Before we get on to the number 1 series in our list, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like the video. Thanks for your support. Number 1. Peaky Blinders. Peaky Blinders is a gangster family story happening in England in 1919. Peaky Blinders is a highly cunning gang. This is an all-around great show, and the quality level of production is high. An interesting story and excellent acting makes the series a hit, which Peaky Blinders have achieved. Every episode is a masterpiece. This is one of the outstanding series that are streaming on Netflix and the top Netflix series to watch in 2021. The series mentioned in this video are all excellent and would be a great way to spend your time. Happy watching Netflix. That's it from us today. We will meet you in another video with another interesting topic.